Namaste friends, welcome to the astrology classes of S. Bhattacharya. Today's lesson is how to predict timing of event with the help of Navamsha or D9 part 2. This is an amazing technique, and after learning this lesson you will be also stunned to see the accuracy and to see the result of this technique. I am confident about that. So, I am coming to the point with the help of a life chart of one of my clients. How to find timing of event through Navamsha, part 2. This is an amazing technique. I am repeating. This is the rules. The gist is conjunction and DBA of Rashi and Navamsha Lord of any planet will give the result of that planet. Rule number 1. If 11th Lord X seated in Rashi of planet Y and seated in the Navamsha of planet Z, then conjunction of Y and Z through transit or the DBA of Y and Z will increase the result of 11th house and the planet X. Take the sign and Navamsha Lord for the most auspicious planet for the same result. First of all, you have to find the most auspicious planet for the native through D1 and D9. The Rashi and Navamsha Lord of that planet will give the result of that planet through transit or DBA. Secondly, if 8th Lord X seated in the Rashi of planet Y and seated in Navamsha of planet Z, then conjunction of Y and Z or DBA of Y and Z will increase the result of 8 and that planet X. Take sign and Navamsha Lord for the most inauspicious planet for the same result. First of all, in any chart you have to find the most harmful planet with the help of D1 and D9, and through the transit or through the DBA of the Rashi and Navamsha Lord of that planet will give the most inauspicious result for that native. Third, DBA and star in which the conjunction happens, relation between Y and Z must be taken into the consideration. Dosha and Bhukti of Y and Z will give the same result accordingly. What I have described earlier. This is the chart of one of my clients of 28/8/1975, 7:10 p.m. Kolkata. Please take the screenshots for future use. While I will go in deeper through this lesson, you have to see add the screenshots several times. So please take the screenshots. Please follow each and every word in this lesson for better understanding and for better use. In this chart, in D1, Venus is 8th lord in the sign of Sun in D1 and in the Navamsha of Mercury. In the DBA of Sun Mercury, the time span is 11/11/81 to 18/09/82. The native was very near to death by drowning in the river. Second example, for the same chart. For this chart, Sun and Rahu are the worst planet as ascendant Lord Sun in 12th with Rahu in D9. Sun is in the sign of Sun, in own sign, and in the Navamsha of Moon. Rahu is in the sign of Mars and in the Navamsha of Moon. Sun and Rahu represents each other by conjunction in D9. In DBA of Sun, Moon and Mars means from Sun Moon to Sun Mars, the time span is 10/5/78 to 16/3/79. The native faced 3 most dangerous accidents in his life. From Rahu Sun to Rahu Mars, the time span is 12/8/15 to 22/01/19. That was the most horrible time for the native, mentally and physically both. In this period, the native could have been killed for giving witness in court against a most dangerous criminal. During this time, he had to serve day after day. So you can imagine that how much dangerous is that time. For this same chart, in D1, Mercury is 7th lord, is in 7th, and in D9, Mercury is 2nd and 11th lord both, is in 7th. So Mercury is most auspicious planet for marriage, family, money, fulfillment of desire, etc. Mercury is in Mercury sign in D1 and is in Saturn Navamsha. That's why in DBA of Rahu Saturn, the time span is 26 to 2006 to 04/01/09. He got married. And in the DBA of Rahu Mercury, the time span is 04/01/09 to 25/07/11. The first child birth was take place. I am confirming to you all that please go through step by step, every word, every sentence in this lesson for several times, and please take a brief note and try it in your chart, in every chart. I am also confirming that to watch the amazing result for timing of events through this procedure, you will be confirmedly stunned. This is the most accurate and reliable and secret technique also. So, what is the gist? First of all, you have to find the most auspicious planet with the help of D1 and D9, and then take the sign and Navamsha lord of that planet. Through the conjunction or DBA of the sign and Navamsha lord of the most auspicious planet in the chart will give the most auspicious result for the native. In another Example, you have to find the most inauspicious planet through D1 and D9 both for any chart and take the Rashi and Navamsha lot for that planet. In conjunction or in DBA of the Rashi and Navamsha lot of the most inauspicious planet for any chart will give the most inauspicious result for that native. If you want to know the most auspicious timing for monetary gain, then please take the most effective planet or the money giving planet through D1 or D9. Maybe it is the second lord. Then take the Rashi and Navamsha lot of that planet. In the conjunction of the Rashi and Navamsha lot for that money giving planet, or in the DBA of the Rashi and Navamsha lot of that money giving planet, will give the money to the native. If you want to know the most inauspicious time for health, then take the most inauspicious planet which is responsible to give the disease for that chart with the help of D1 and D9. Sorry. Maybe it is the sixth lord. Then take the Rashi and Navamsha lot of that planet in conjunction or through the DBA of the Rashi and Navamsha lot of that disease giving planet will give the most inauspicious time regarding the health to the native. Hope you can understand and you must enjoy this lesson. I am repeating once again that please watch this video several times and take a brief note and practice it and try it in your chart and in many charts as much as possible. Then you will see and then you can understand the accuracy of this technique. And this is, mind it, and this is one of the secret techniques which is kept by some selected families in India only, and I belong to one of such families, and I will come day by day, episode by episode with some miraculous techniques and hidden techniques. So friends, namaste and tata for today.